Okay, let me get myself situated for y'all for the top of this meditation today. Grand Rising, happy Friday to you all. If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. Mindfulness practice offers a way to disengage from the hectic world around us by focusing attention inward. The anxiety that may be caused due to the hustle and bustle of holiday shopping, decorating the house, preparing for upcoming festivities, travel and or arrival of loved ones. In mindfulness practice, we learn to use breath as a vehicle to create more inner peace and isolate the things that are simply out of our control. This meditation exercise is one way to promote personal wellness, lessen the threat from the outside world, regain a sense of control, and take care of yourself during this turbulent time. The only way to enhance personal control is by letting go of control, the paradox of surrender. Rather than trying to control the uncontrollable, surrender involves noticing that there is nothing no one can do to change the situation. However, surrender does not mean giving up. When there is nothing that you want, no, there's nothing that one can do to change a given situation, this does not mean that one cannot deal with the situation in an active way. One way, one may still deal with the emotions that result from the experience, reframe the meaning of the situation, or engage in other activities to cope with the consequences of the situation. The key to develop a healthy level of personal control seems to be by gaining accurate understanding of one's possibilities and limits of control. This accurate self-knowledge about personal control allows the individual to invest time and energy in the actions that lie within the spheres of personal control and avoid wasting time on the actions that cannot be controlled. By connecting to breath, we can disconnect from upsetting thoughts, emotions, and other stressors that disrupt inner peace. However, like many abstract concepts, the concept of inner peace may be difficult to grasp, especially during this unplanned for time of turbulence in our households and society. In this meditation, the concept of inner peace is clarified by using a hurricane as a metaphor. Within the strong, turbulent winds of a hurricane is the eye, a calm, quiet, centered space. The goal is to explore inner peace by using our breath to become like the eye of the hurricane, the silent part of ourselves that can notice difficult or challenging experiences without getting caught up and carried away by them. This tool guides you to a state in which you will become an observer that is about to notice what is happening from moment to moment with a sense of calm and clarity, and it only takes a few minutes. Some advice. The concept inner peace is reasonably abstract, and thus you may need to try this exercise more than once to fully grasp the metaphor. You will likely be very familiar with the thinking self, the part of you that generates thoughts, beliefs, memories, judgments, dreams, plans, and so on, and less aware of the unfamiliar with the silent, observing self, the aspect of you that is aware that whatever you are thinking, feeling, sensing, or doing at any moment. If this meditation causes your mind to feel unsettled, you may return to your breath as an anchor. It is advisable to incorporate real-time stimuli from the surrounding environment into the flow of meditation guidance. For example, sirens or jackhammers, television or music, kids fighting or playing, hallway happenings, or the sound of heating and air conditioning can be incorporated into the hurricane metaphor, distinguishing the eye of the storm from the turbulence around it. Therefore, I am allowing my little girl into the room as I add to my own outer stimuli. Oh, she's not at the door at the moment, but you'll be hearing the pity patting of her feet later. And we're just going to allow the pity patting of her feet to be part of the outer turbulence outside of our eye of the storm. In this meditation, you allow the mind to observe whatever surfaces during the meditation. This may cause issues that may have been deeply repressed to begin to rise to the surface, or more familiar issues that cause emotional discomfort like anger, resentment, victimization, or regents. This tool provides you with the opportunity to address them consciously and then decide whether or not you want to address them with professional help or discuss with someone you trust. But before we start, I ask that you please click the like button right now. Click the like button right now. Oh gosh, look like IG froze on me. Let's see what's going on. Okay. You know what? Just stop this, end it, and discord it. My apologies for those of you that's on YouTube. But yes, get our IG people on here. And you know what? I'm going to start with the dance again. I hope you ladies, I see Sound Chaplain and Miss Pat is on here. I hope y'all don't mind me redoing the dance. I'm not going to go through that whole intro with them. I start with part of it, because that would be an incentive for folk to start coming into the YouTube to be to subscribe. All right, let me cue my music. Y'all put your dancing shoes back on. If you took it off, get back on your feet. Yes, this is the beautiful thing of going live. What is going on with IG? Oh, because I didn't start it yet. Okay. Happy Friday! Woo! And I got the routine. I got a routine that second go around. Okay. Well, I got to catch my breath. I went and did that 2 times in a row. I said I wasn't going to do the whole verbiage, but I'm just going to start from the middle, just for the sake of those who are tuning in on IG, because IG wasn't acting up the first time. So the goal of today's meditation is to explore any inner peace by using our breath to become like the eye of the hurricane, the silent parts of ourselves that can notice difficult or challenging experiences without getting caught up and carried away by them. This practice guides you to a state in which you will become an observer that is able to notice what is happening from moment to moment with a sense of calm and clarity, and it only takes a few minutes. Some advice. Again, I apologize, YouTube. I'm going to repeat some of the things you already heard. The concept of inner peace is reasonably abstract, And thus, you may need to try this exercise more than once to fully grasp the metaphor. You will likely be very familiar with the thinking self, the part of you that generates thoughts, beliefs, memories, judgments, dreams, plans, and so on, and less aware of the unfamiliar with the silent, observing self, the aspect of you that is aware of whatever you are thinking, feeling, sensing, or doing at any moment. If this meditation causes your mind to feel unsettled, you may return to your breath as an anchor. It is advisable to incorporate real-time stimuli from the surrounding environment into the flow of meditation guidance. For example, sirens or jackhammers, television or music, kids fighting or playing, hallway happenings, or the sound of heating and air conditioning can be incorporated into the hurricane metaphor, distinguishing the eye of the storm from the turbulence around it. Oh, okay. IG just don't want to act right. Therefore, as I stated, I left the door open to allow my little girl, my doggy, in the room when if she should feel like it, to add to my outer stimuli. In this meditation, you allow the mind to observe whatever surfaces during the meditation. This may cause issues that have been deeply repressed to begin to rise in the surface of more familiar issues that cause emotional discomfort, like anger, resentment, victimization, or regents. This tool provides you with the opportunity to address them consciously and then decide whether or not you want to address them with professional help or discuss them with someone you trust. But before we start, I ask that you please click the like button. It may seem like a small click to you, but to me and this platform, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Find a comfortable meditation position, either sitting on a cushion on the floor or a chair, even on your bed or in the bathtub. Sit comfortably with shoulders relaxed. And let your hands rest in your lap. And gently close your eyes. Let's take 3 deep, slow breaths to begin. Become aware of your body sitting here. Notice the sense of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Notice the weight of your body. Notice what's touching your skin. Now let's consider a metaphor. Within the strong, turbulent winds of a hurricane, the eye, the center of the hurricane, is quiet. There is no wind and no movement there. For a moment, picture this idea in your mind. Can you visualize the strong, turbulent winds of a hurricane and the inner core that is peaceful and quiet? Let's see if you can become like the center of the hurricane. Your current circumstances, your thoughts, your feelings, and the sensations throughout your body can be compared to the winds of a hurricane. Is it possible for you to let go of all of these things for a moment so that you are no longer taking part in them? Like the center of the hurricane is not taking part in the turbulent surrounding winds. To do this, start by focusing on your breath. Simply breathe in and out. Focus inward. Just like the eye is deep within the hurricane, your eye is deep within you. Use your breath to connect to this part of you. Simply breathe in and out. Stay connected to your breath. If anything stressful happens in this moment, such as negative thoughts, unpleasant feelings, annoying sounds, difficult life events, memories, try to look at them as if they are the turbulent wind of the hurricane, whirling around, continually changing, unpredictable in nature. Notice that you are not them. You are the silent center of the hurricane, the part that is peaceful despite what is happening around you. You are the silent center of the hurricane, peaceful and at ease. You are not reacting, you are simply observing. Like the wind of the hurricane, these experiences are constantly moving and changing. These experiences are out of your control. You, on the other hand, are stable. You are not moving or being carried away by them. As you are breathing, notice how you move more and more towards the center of the hurricane, towards the eye. Just like the turbulent wind of the hurricane, your thoughts, your feelings, and whatever is happening outside yourself is still going on, but you are no longer part of it. You have control of yourself in the eye. You are in a safe, peaceful place. Breathing in, breathing out. As you sit here connected to your eye, notice whatever arises. Notice the wind of the hurricane, but do not participate. You can coexist with a storm that rages outside of you. Stay in the eye. You are safe. You have the strength to protect against the elements. Notice thoughts. Notice feelings. Notice sensations. Continue to watch the ever changing nature of the world inside and outside of you. Watch from a distance with curiosity and without judgment, without reacting to what you see. No matter how intense or bad the hurricane gets, the eye is always centered, calm, and at ease. Even the most turbulent hurricane cannot hurt or harm the eye. The eye is safe. Whenever you feel you need to restore peace, use your breath to connect to this silent part of yourself. Just breathe in and breathe out. It may help to visualize the hurricane with yourself in the center. It can be difficult to see the eye of the hurricane at times, and sometimes we forget the eye is there. However, it is always there. If we examine closely enough, even the strongest, darkest hurricane, sooner or later we'll see the eye centered and constant. You are centered and constant. Now, when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Namaste. If you liked the meditation and haven't done so already, I ask that you click the like button. Thank you. Our next live guided meditation will be on Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. Speaking of YouTube, again, I apologize for those who try to come on Instagram. I want to thank you for that, though. I'm going to quickly do a quick video. They're not going to get all of that intro that you got on YouTube, but I have to be able to post something on Instagram, especially the dancing part. Everyone looks forward to that. But on YouTube, I see I have Miss Pat, and she says, Grand Rising, everyone, Grand Rising, Miss Pat. I see the Sound Chaplain, and she says, Grand Friday Rising Meditation Besties, exclamation point. I see an eyeball for the eye of the storm. Oh yeah, the storm sign. She has hashtag release, hashtag mindfulness. I see 3 Santa Clauses, a Christmas tree, and 2 dancing people, a dancing woman and a dancing man. Grand Rising Sound Chaplain. Thank you for that. Miss Pat says she loves the outfit and the hat. Thank you. I knew you would appreciate the hat, if nothing else. All right. I'm just parking and dancing with you. Oh, thank you for pulling over, and thank you for being engaging in this from the very beginning, including the dance. Miss Pat says she loves it. All right, Miss Pat, happy Friday. All right, thank you all so much for joining me today, whether you are on here live or watching this pre-recorded video. And I just want to congratulate you for taking this time for yourself. So let us go forward. Let us move forward. Let us grow forward on this terrific, fantastic day with self-love, remembering during challenging times to bring focus to our breathing, focusing on hope and peace. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.